Welcome or welcome back. This video is just a quick overview. I do have a different video that goes into more details on how to find the slope, unit rate, or rate of change from all of these. But this one's just going to be an overview. So let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start with a word problem. In a word problem, we really want to look at key words, and the key words you'll see on this side. So some keywords that we might be looking for is each or per. Remember the unit rate or the rate of change, we want to know how much something is growing by. So in this word problem it says Bob can bike 12 miles per hour. There's our key word. Since it says per hour, I already know my rate of change, which is 12. So my 12 is my rate of change here, because I just want to know for one thing. And in this problem, it's for hours. So in 1 hour, he can go 12 miles, which then tells me in 2 hours, he can go 24 miles, because now I can just multiply by the unit rate to figure out how many miles he goes for however many hours. Now let's go ahead and look up at the table. With the table, now, what we want to do is see the change of each variable. Now what I like to do is see how I go from input to output. Okay, so from 1 to 3 I multiply times 3. From 2 to 6 I multiply times 3. From 3 to 9 I multiply times 3. From 4 to 12 I multiply times 3. So my unit rate here, my rate of change, my slope is 3. And you can see I am multiplying the 3, the unit rate, by the input to get the output each time. And you'll see that over here. So in an equation, your unit rate is the number that multiplies by the input to get your output. So here it would be 5. So that's my unit rate, rate of change, slope. Now on a graph, I'm just going to count up and over or rise and run from one point to the other. It doesn't really matter which points you pick. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one and this one. So I count up 1 and over 1, 2. So I know my rate of change is up 1 over 2. Just quickly looked how to identify the slope, rate of change, unit rate in each of these problems. So quick recap for the graph, count from one point to the other by going up and over. For the equation, whatever number is multiplying by the x, or the input, is your rate of change. For a table, however you're getting from the input to the output, that is your rate of change. And for a word problem, look for those key words of per and each. And that's how you find slope, rate of change, or unit rate.